We have an intermodal train that starts in Malmö in the evening and arrives in the central warehouse in Bro in the early morning at approximately 2:30. And then the people, when they start in the warehouse at 5 o'clock, they can see how the train is loaded and they can decide in which order to unload the train and to which dock they should tow the right trailer to reduce the forklift driving distances inside the terminal. So the effects are operational. In the AEOLIX dashboard there is a file uploaded which tells us how the train is loaded, so you know which trailer is on which wagon and how they are going to be unloaded. And then we can take this information into the dock application and decide whether to where to unload the trailer and in what time in the morning. And also how long time it takes to unload it. So we can do the planning, and by this we can reduce the manpower needed for this operation. The towing truck is taking the trailer into the right dock, decided by the dock application system. And here we can see how the pallets are moved from the trailer into the warehouse and how they are stored before they are put away into the racks. And thanks from the information in AEOLIX, we now know what's in the truck and we know where to unload it, and we also know that the put away distance is minimized as we unload it in the right dock.
There are several benefits, obviously. If you think about that, in this case we have quite extensive administration that has to be done prior to the activities as planning and such, and then we have operational, and both have some benefits. When it comes to preparation, it means that we have easier access to information, and when it comes to operation, we can have several benefits in time savings, and that has been one of the major issues in this living lab, that there is a huge terminal that has to be replenished and also taken out pallets from, and this is very time consuming as the terminal is so large that forklifts have to travel quite a distance to the pallets, and by doing this in a better way, allocating the trailers to the right gates, there can be a considerable time saving, and that is a huge benefit for the whole organization. We have done extensive research related to this living lab. From the beginning we did define a couple of KPIs, key performance indicators, that were linked to the operational performance of the living lab. And we, as a researcher, we have designed these key performance indicators, and now later on when we have made the implementation of the supporting system, we are evaluating the effects of these improvements. And this is very valuable for research, because it's not very often that we can, in a research setup, evaluate the status as it is, implement improvements, implement software and new processes to improve the operation, and then measure again. And by that we can see the effects of different improvements in terms of new IT systems and new setups in regard to processes. And this is, as I said before, very valuable for research as such.
And in the future we of course want to have more actors into the AEOLIX dashboard. At this time we only have the intermodal train, but there are also trucks arriving to the warehouse. And of course the number of trucks are much larger than the 36 trailers arriving each morning. So there should be more advantages if the suppliers and the forwarders will use the dashboard for telling us when the inbound deliveries are coming.